My name is Sandy. This is my beautiful, talented, yet somewhat acerbic wife. Her name's Tricia.
Hi, everybody.
Find us on the Instagram at The Sandy Show Official. Facebook is at The Sandy Show Radio. You want to know a birthday today? You're going to be happy about a birthday today.
Okay.
Matt LeBlanc.
Oh, Joey Tribbiani.
Yep, he celebrates number 58 today. Roger Clinton, Bill's brother.
Oh, yeah.
Is 69 years old today.
It's weird that anybody's keeping track of that.
Right. And Estelle Getty, I only bring her up because you loved The Golden Girls. She would have been 98, but she passed away back in 2008.
Did you ever watch The Golden Girls as a tiny Sandy?
Here and there, just because of B. Arthur.
You know, she played the oldest.
Rue McClanahan was the one I liked. Yeah.
Rose. No, that wasn't Rose.
Which was the sexy one?
Rue McClanahan's character, who I can't think of. But Estelle Getty's character, she played the oldest character on the show, but she was the youngest one in the cast.
Oh, my gosh. So all those other birds would be over 100.
Mm-hmm. Huh. I don't think, are any of them still alive?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. Why don't you tell us the first thing made you laugh today?
Here's my brain at 3 a.m. I can see you're trying to sleep, so I'd like to offer you a selection of every memory, unresolved issue, or thing you should have said or done today, as well as over the past 30 years.
Yep.
Yep.
That's all I can say to that is yep.
I can see you're trying to sleep.
Yeah. I had one of those nights last night where I just kept waking up.
Yeah.
Over and over and over. So frustrating. And then I have the same fear I think you do in the middle of the night is what if I can't go back to sleep?
Yes.
Always do, but what if I can't?
My fear is founded on the fact that for 2 years, I could not go back to sleep. Overcome that hump, and I do go back to sleep every time, but I guess a little PTSD in my head from, like, if I had to go to the bathroom at 2 a.m., well, I'm up now for the rest of the night.
Yeah, I had a moment when I got up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. It was 12:45, and the fuzz is out there sitting at her desk.
Yep. And
I'm like, dude, go to bed. And she goes, it's only 12:45.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's 12:45. Go to bed.
I know. She and I had the conversation. I told her before I went to bed, do not stay up late. We've talked about during the week in the summer, I need you to go to bed pretty close to midnight. On the weekends, stay up all night long if you want. I don't care. She clearly is not listening.
She just ignores you.
Ignores me.
Coming up on the show, we're going to talk about the passing of both Hulk Hogan and Chuck Mangione. So stick around for that. Enlighten that fun-filled break.
Yeah.
Right? But it's just weird is what's been happening, right?
I know it's weird. And what's just going to make it an even less fun-filled break is my next story is about Ozzy Osbourne's funeral.
Oh, and what they're going to do.
Which is really kind of uplifting. But I'm just saying, we got a lot of death in these next 2 breaks.
Stay with us. We got more coming up. Hey, it's the Sandy Show. Sandy and Tricia on Austin's 80s station, 103.1. The next step in the process for Ozzy Osbourne is his funeral. Tricia's got the details coming up in just a minute. Thanks for being with us. Don't forget that you can always get the podcast version of the show. Just search The Sandy Show wherever it is that you get your podcast. It's available every single day.
The stories we love. Live from the Lester Holt studio, here's Tricia Delicia.
All right, so the next step in the Ozzy Osbourne story, aside from the fact that he is all over social media. Everybody is doing tributes to him. Do you know, Sandy, that since he passed, the top 10 U.S. iTunes songs are all 10 Ozzy Osbourne songs?
Yeah, that always happens.
Yeah.
It's the same thing when Brian Wilson passed away from the Beach Boys.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. So regarding his funeral, no word yet as to when it's going to be or anything like that. But Ozzy has talked about it in the past, and he had a really cool take on how he wants his funeral to go down. Basically, he said he wants his family to do absolutely whatever they want to do as long as it makes them happy. The only request that he had, he was like, maybe play a Beatles song. And he said possibly A Day in the Life is the song that he would want to have played. He said, but other than that, you can put a medley of Justin Bieber and Susan Boyle on if that's what makes you happy. He did not care. The other thing he said that would be funny, he said he thought it'd be fun to play a video of himself asking a doctor for a second opinion.
Oh, that's funny.
At his funeral.
That's funny. So Ozzy had a sense of humor until the end. There's a lot of clips going around about Ozzy right now. And did you see the one when he's telling the story of how Sharon wanted to take him to a rehab for his alcohol problem? And she told him, she's like, they're going to teach you how to drink like a gentleman. And he goes, so I show up at the rehab. And I'm like, where's the bar? And they go, what do you mean? This is a rehab. And she said, but you're going to teach me to drink like a gentleman. He goes, and then I realized what my drinking problem is I only had one mouth. That was my problem. He was very confused about what rehab was, right? And I don't know. I guess I could dig into it. Did he ever get sober? I mean,
yeah, I think he did. I think, excuse me, he was being interviewed and he had said that he had been sober for 3 years in a recent interview. I don't know how far back that was. Yeah. Right. But I think it's just something that he struggled with all the time. All the videos, one video in particular of him and his daughter Kelly showing up and listening to an elementary school band play Crazy Train, like on the xylophones.
Yeah.
And you could just see how happy it made him. Like Ozzy Osbourne, great. His music, great. I love the Osbournes. Never really thought much about him. And as is the case after somebody passes away and all of this new information comes out about him, new to me.
Right.
And I'm like, oh my God, he
was
kind
a softie.
Yes.
Yeah, the Prince of Darkness.
Prince of Darkness.
Not so much.
My favorite clip is the bubbles.
Oh, I'm
the Prince of Darkness. We can't have all these bubbles. Hilarious.
That's the story we love. More coming up on Austin's 80s station, 103.1. If you missed yesterday's JB and Sandy hour from 7 until 8 o'clock, here is a little bit of what you missed. I guess you wake up, you speak into the recorder, it then produces the video of your dream for you. Now, I can tell you who is going to be the number one customer for this new AI dream video gizmotron.
Yeah.
12 to 14-year-old boys. That is what will drive the market for this. That was from yesterday's JB and Sandy show. Make sure you're here from 7 until 8 for today's version of it, or grab the podcast. Just search JB and Sandy on the iHeartRadio app.
1031austin.com. It's as Austin as it gets. The JB and Sandy show starts at 7 on 103.1, Austin's 80s station.
Okay, so we've got a bit of a dilemma here. You know, it's kind of well known that death seems to happen in threes, right? Mm-hmm. And so we had Connie Francis, the old singer. They got Ozzy Osbourne. And then yesterday we found out that Hulk Hogan, the wrestler, passed away. And then shortly after that, we find out Chuck Mangione also passed away. So the question is Chuck the fourth, or is it start of a new three? Right?
Yeah. And the other day, when we were waiting for the third one, you were like, somebody keep an eye on Danny DeVito. And then when we found out it was Hulk Hogan, we're like, oh, Danny DeVito's safe.
Nope.
I feel like we got to worry about Danny DeVito again if this is the start of a third.
Just because that was the first name that came to my head that I thought was funny. I don't know why. I think Danny DeVito is just fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to feel awful if my prediction comes true.
And something does happen to him.
Something does happen. But yeah, Hulk Hogan, 72, cardiac arrest. He had recently had neck surgery. And he's had a lot of procedures done lately.
Yeah.
That wrestling life is tough, man.
Yeah.
It's they know who the winner's going to be, but there's a lot of bumps and bruises along the way as they perform, for sure. But some of you may not remember Chuck Mangione, probably the most famous flugelhorn player ever.
Flugelhorn.
He got famous because this song was used in the Olympics.
Oh, really?
The 1980 Olympics at Lake Placid, I believe. And this was the theme they chose to use for the Olympics. And not really Olympic sounding, but and he wore his funny little hat, and that's what Chuck did. I don't know, how old was he? Do you know?
84. His manager, 84. Manager said he died of natural causes. This was featured in the 76 Summer Olympics, but he also
76. I got it right.
Yeah, he won 2 Grammy Awards. The first in 77 and another one in 1975. I mean, Chuck Mangione, recognize that song anywhere.
Oh, right. I mean, if you're anywhere close to our age, you know that song. It's been used a lot, but no one else can name a single other one.
No, you maybe don't know the names, but you might recognize the sound. He was also on King of the Hill and Magnum P.I. He had a guest appearance.
What did he do in King of the Hill? What voice was he then?
A recurring role on King of the Hill. I don't know what it was.
Wow, 84 years old. So, gosh, I'm just doing some quick math. 76. He was in his prime.
Yeah.
back when that was a big hit. So I guess that begs the question. I think it starts a new set of threes.
Unfortunately, I think it does. I don't think we've moved into the fours.
No, I don't think so either. So I don't know. I guess if you're a big time celebrity, you might want to take care of yourself.
Head on a swivel, you guys.
Right. But at least, it was Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. I feel terrible that we didn't.
Yeah. And he, by the way, was swimming with his daughter.
I know. And his daughter was rescued.
Right.
Yeah. The 80s took a big hit this past
Really
week.
did.
Yeah.
It really, really, really did. So I guess what we've got here is Chuck's number 2. So it's another third coming.
Yeah. Hulk was number 1. Chuck's number 2.
Right.
Oh, God. Danny. Stay home, Danny DeVito. I feel like you've marked him somehow.
I feel like I've jinxed him,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
There's a lot of people that are big fans of Always Sunny in Philadelphia that if that happens are going to be not happy at all.
Right?
But again, it was just the first name that came to my head. I hope it doesn't come true.
I know, me too.
Stay with us, more coming up.
103.1 Austin.
Shout out to all of you new listeners that are out there. Thanks for being with us. We appreciate it. My name's Sandy. This is Tricia over here.
Hi.
You can find out more about us on our Facebook page at The Sandy Show Radio and Instagram at The Sandy Show Official.
Here we are, caring and not caring, not caring and caring together. Oh, not caring and caring together.
All right, Sandy, here we go. First question. Care or don't care to find out who the newest collab is with Crocs? You know, we've had Kentucky
Really?
Fried Chicken.
Really don't care.
You really, really don't?
I honestly do not care. I don't care. Hard don't care.
I was about to slip it in.
Sorry,
all right.
don't care.
Well, Crocs and somebody has teamed up for new shoe collabs. So if anybody's interested,
If you need to know all
you're going to
that,
have to go and look for the
all that
information.
much, you can find that on the internet somewhere.
All I'm going to tell you is it's ridiculously expensive. Nonsense if you buy this, people.
Most Crocs are expensive.
Yeah, especially
Right?
when it's one of those collab deals.
Yeah.
All right, Sandy, care or don't care to find out. Did you ever go to Planet Hollywood like in the 90s?
No, I was a Hard Rock guy.
Oh, you had to choose teams?
Nah, I just never went to a Planet Hollywood. I've been to Hard Rock.
All right. Well, do you care or don't care to find out some Planet Hollywood facts?
They collapsed. They went bankrupt, didn't they?
Yeah. So do you care?
I do. I remember they used big stars. They had like Sylvester Stallone and Arnold and all the guys.
They
Yeah.
were huge in the 90s. They were once a huge deal with locations in more than 60 cities worldwide. Now there are only 2 left. One in Times Square and one at Disney World in Florida.
If you go to Times Square, if you go to New York City and you go to Planet Hollywood, come on.
You're not doing it right.
I remember when it was cool to have a Hard Rock T-shirt. I mean, that was like the coolest thing at my school. Is to have a Hard Rock T-shirt.
Yep. And my cousin lives in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and they have a Hard Rock that's in the shape of the guitar.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know what? I've been to the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And I sat at the Hard Rock Cafe in New York City right next to Justine Bateman.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep. Sat and
random.
Talked to her once. She was super cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I did not know that. Sandy, care or don't care to find out a little Play-Doh trivia, and then you are free to compliment me about Play-Doh if you'd like.
Yes, go ahead. I want to hear the Play-Doh trivia.
Play-Doh was originally created in the 1930s as wallpaper cleaner. So when everybody had wallpaper in their house,
I just cleaned off the
it was the
wallpaper.
putty that I guess you just kind of rolled it around on there to clean wallpaper.
Really?
And then they're like, wait a minute, give it to the children.
Well, Tricia, for those of you that don't know, is in I'm not joking, nor am I exaggerating. This is not hyperbole. She is the Picasso of Play-Doh.
That's a title.
She is unbelievable what she can do with Play-Doh. So here's the deal. When our daughter was very, very, very young, Tricia was stay-at-home mom, and I'd be on the radio, and about 3 times a week, I'd get a photo that she would text me, and it was a piece of her Play-Doh art. And it was amazing.
Dude, even I was like, I'm really good at Play-Doh.
You have the
I
gift.
have no idea.
You have the gift of Play-Doh.
I have the gift of Play-Doh, which does me no good.
You made a daisy once that was just unbelievable. I was like, wow.
I also recreated, our daughters love eat chicken love.
Yes.
A big, fat, round, furry chicken that Landry named Chicken Love. I made a miniature version of Chicken Love out of Play-Doh. Yeah.
It was amazing.
Even I was like, who do I submit this to?
Yeah, I mean, if you could make money doing Play-Doh art.
If they had a TV show like Lego Masters,
dude,
but Play-Doh
yes.
Masters,
Yeah, they had to do
they
that.
should do that.
I would encourage you to like send in a video to apply for that.
To apply for
get on
Play-Doh
the show.
Masters.
You
A
would
lot of my Play-Doh artwork were letters and numbers.
Because you were teaching
This
Landry.
was teaching our small child.
Right, but you're really good. You got to revisit your Play-Doh skill. It would be
Oh.
true waste.
You know what?
You know how I hate wasted talent.
Yeah. We've always talked about how I do not have a talent if I were in a beauty contest. Mine was
There it
like
is.
organization. I think that could be Play-Doh. That could be my talent.
We could be like a carnival show. I could do string art and you could do Play-Doh.
Yeah, you think people would pay to see that?
No. I don't. Maybe if you did it topless or something.
To make money, I would do it topless.
Want some free cash?
Win with the $1,000 payday. Back this morning at 9. 103.1. Austin's 80s station.
Well, that's it. Do us a solid and copy and paste the link to this episode and send it to a friend or two. Thanks for listening.